Hey, what is going on, guys? Nick Rizzo, high performance business and life coach of strivenlife.com. And today, what I really wanted to talk about was networking and doing it for the right reasons and why you should be doing it every day if you can. Well, first, I can't explain enough how frustrating it is to the majority of entrepreneurs and how many conversations I've had around this point that if you just add someone on Facebook, or maybe you talk to them once in a Facebook group or on a comment and whatever, and it was a nice little interaction, and then directly afterwards you add them and then invite them to like your page or invite them to your group, that isn't networking. All you've done is demonstrated that you are in the business of engaging someone and then trying to sell them on something immediately. You're not building a relationship. So when you're networking, you shouldn't be doing it for the purpose of a sale, for the purpose of getting something out of it. Networking is about bringing value to one another, right? Building a relationship with one each other, getting to know each other, their businesses, how they work, what they focus on, what they want out of what they're doing, and being there for them when they need something and supporting them. For example, this one woman that I was getting close with and, we've been getting to know each other a little bit over time, I saw that her Facebook ads were popping up on my newsfeed. And I was like, you know what? She's busting her ass out here. She's amazing at what she does. So I just shared her Facebook ad. I know that's going to help her. And that's the thing. I don't get anything out of that other than just supporting one another. And that's what true networking should be about, is how can we, as two individuals who have separate interests, who have separate businesses, separate target audiences, how can we help each other? How can we get to know each other on a deeper level in order to support each other on our journey to where we want to go? And that's what networking is about. I can't even explain to you the amount of people who have been willing to get on a conference call with me or a video call or just hit me up on my cell phone when I had a question about something, or I wanted some feedback or some insight, or I wanted to show them an idea I had. And I really wanted to know, poke as many holes as you can in this idea and help me figure out how I can make this even better. And I've done the same thing to other people as well, is, hey, I can see you're kind of struggling with this. There's some person wanted some help on systemizing things in their business. And I had just been doing that the month previously, trying to build out as much as what I do into systems. So I was like, hey man, let's hop on a call. I'll show you what I'm doing. We can look at what you're doing and figure out how we can make this a much more efficient, detailed, and easier process for you to help you go where you want to go. And that's what networking is about. And that's exactly why you should be doing it, and doing it for the right reasons, right? If you were constantly going out there and engaging with people, helping people, giving value, adding value, asking questions, and engaging, then those things that, maybe you thought that networking was about, build a quick relationship and try to get them to do something for you. If you just go out there and genuinely, authentically help one another and support each other, that will come with it in time. All right. A lot of the people that I've built these relationships with as I've been networking have liked my page, have openly shared some of my posts, who they have subscribed to my newsletter, and that's what it's about, is that they got to know me. They got to know what I was doing, and they started to like what I was doing. And so they themselves volunteered to do those things. I would never be like, hey, can you please come like my page, or can you please go share this post? It's not about that. It's about supporting one another and helping each other get to where you want to go. So the next time you're in a Facebook group, or the next time there's an opportunity to get to know someone else, whether you're an entrepreneur or not, right? Like, just building your network and building relationship is always a positive thing. The next time that opportunity comes up, take it, and take it with no expectations of getting anything in return. Just give and give and give as much as you possibly can, because that is how you start to, really show who you truly are, what you're really about, what your why is, what your passions are, what your strengths are. And then that's how people start to get to know all about you, your business, and what you do and what you're good at. I mean, I know people who, they barely have a social media presence. They barely have a website, but they always have clients to coach. Why? Because they are just so genuinely giving and had so much value that when these people that they network with know someone who could be helped by them, they get referred, right? And that's that simple. Be the best you can be for other people and network, and that's when the value comes back your way. But you don't have to ask for it, and don't ever have the expectation. Give because giving is the best thing for you to do. Doing the right thing is always the right thing. All right. So get out there, stop being shy. It's a computer. If it's in a Facebook group, it's not hard to interact with people. If you're a little bit more socially awkward or anxious, kind of like me sometimes, I still pull through sometimes though. And you're out there and there's an opportunity to meet someone, or you overhear a conversation, someone talking about entrepreneurship or a business or whatever, don't be afraid to step up, say something, engage in that conversation. That's always an opportunity to grow, to get better at speaking, to get better at interacting with people, to build another relationship that only adds potential to you, your business, and the goals that you want to achieve in your business. All right. Well, this has been it for me today, guys. I will be back tomorrow. And if you're interested in the 3 keys to building your audience in your first year of business, again, this is not the overly tactics, strategy, or software aspect. I'm coming at it from the aspect of being really clear clear and concise on what your why is, and allowing that why to resonate throughout your business, through your branding, your persona, and all the way down into the one thing that I find that a lot of people in the first year struggle with is consistency. Consistently showing up with the same message, the same persona, the same brand, the same why, and having that all clear throughout. And that is one of the best ways to start building an audience, because that's when they start to get comfortable with you and trust you. And they want to learn more. They want to know more about what you're putting out there. All right, so if you're interested in that, check out the link in the article, in the description. And there is a freebie at the bottom of that blog post that will walk you through it step by step to help you get through that process easier and faster and clear cut with the answers you need to move forward in your business. So until tomorrow, guys, take it easy.